What is going on, guys? Axel here, bringing you week 3 for the free-to-play guide. This is the week 3, so day 21, but really day 19. Let's just get straight into it, and let's talk about what we've been doing and where we're at. So, first things first is we'll go to the leaderboard, like we always do, to show you where we're at. And as a free-to-play, we are currently ranked 36, which is pretty damn good, considering there's people that are down here that have, spent money like this 42 right here. And really anyone with Yamato, right? So, we're above them and so on and so forth here. But we're doing pretty good. And if we push a little bit harder, I think I made a mistake in my arena purchases recently. But I think we could easily be 34 right now. Or, realistically, like, look at how close these guys are right here, all in succession of each other. So we could be like in the top 26 or maybe even 25 if we were playing a little bit differently. But we'll catch up within time, because there's some things we're going to do hopefully next week that'll get us up back into the 30s, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's just talk about what we've been doing. So as you can see here, we have just recently hit level 53. So we were able to go into the story, and we got the first 3 stages done in Alabasta here. So we have to wait now until 57, which will probably take 2 weeks to get to this point, honestly. Sucks, but it is what it is. We got our meat here, and that's kind of how we're getting leveled up and all that. Go to PvP here, and I'll show you what I've been buying specifically. Doing this every day, of course, making sure you're getting all of your maximum rewards here. So as you can see here, well, I guess I'm not maxed out, but essentially I can't do anything with 10 more points. Let's go to the shop here. What I should have been buying is these shells right here. These are very, very important for leveling up early game, I feel like. And instead, I wanted to see how much bounty this gives, the 40 right here, just to see how much it gave. It only gave 50k, which is not a lot, honestly, considering how expensive it is. So if you get both, that is 100k, which is really nice, and you'll get to keep these forever. But it just wasn't really enough. I think this is something you can buy later on towards the later parts of the game. But I mean, if you're a collector, then I guess it doesn't really matter too much, right? So yeah, there's that. About all to really show in PvP here. Let's go over to, I guess we can go to the shop real quick. I haven't bought it on this character because I'm just saving gold right now, and I'd be poor if I bought him. But Killer just came out on Thursday. Today is Saturday that I'm recording this. So yep, Killer is out. Very fun character. I've played him a little bit, and he can just like slash and dash and tear you up. So it's pretty fun to play with. If you have the berries, I insist you buy him. This boat came out for some diamonds, 1980 diamonds, the Barity. I haven't used it. I have not much to say about it. We can do a quick test with it real quick, though, and see what it's about, right? So, normal attack here. Looks like it can be launched at a certain distance here. You can also get healed by running into the food that kind of pops out, which is pretty cool. So, there's that. And then we'll see what's going on here. So, we just dropped a lot of food. So, this is going to be really, really good for sea naval battles and all that, helping your teammates survive. So maybe if you have the Barity with Blackbeard ship and then a nail, you'd probably be an unstoppable trio, honestly, and that looks really, really promising. Lastly is this ability right here. So I'm not sure entirely what that did, but yeah, let's do this again. So all the food right here, and it apparently heals your enemies too, so be careful when you're using this, obviously. Let's see. We'll go back in here and do this a few more times. See if we can figure out what this ability did here. Almost there. Okay, so let's check one more time, see if this does anything. So it looks like it adds a shield that I can't really read right there. So maybe it's like a defensive ability. I'm not too sure. But yeah, the bottom skill doesn't seem to do much. But I do think it'll be really good in sea naval battle. I do think people are going to expect this if you're in the #1 guild. But if you're free to play, then obviously you'll never get this ship right. going over here. Let's see if there's anything in the shop that's new in the the refresh area over here. Well, in case I didn't mention it last week, by the way, I think I did, but Ace skin is out. You know, it's interesting that they released this when they're about to release a new Ace S rank character or a new Ace Red character. I don't have much opinions on this, but it is what it is. You kind of have to buy it if you're chasing bounty, unfortunately. But that's about all I can really say about it. Looks like everything in here is about the same. Nothing too crazy has changed here. And they've added a couple more of these, so if you have diamonds, you're going to have to buy them to increase your bounty, unfortunately. Let's see. We can talk about our boat. So, without Super Captain, it gets kind of egregious and boring to do this, so I just level up one at a time. So 150 is the max on the second level, and then I just start on the next one, whichever one's the closest one that I feel like doing, really. So I'm going to start doing this one next. And it'll be a while before this gets to 150, but you know, that's that. Also, we've been slowing down on the meat officially. I used to buy 12 every day until we hit level 50. Now I'm down to 9, but I bought 10 today because I just hit level 53, so I could keep doing the story. Otherwise, I am buying 9 every day for that. So we have dropped from 12 to 9. In fragments here, the same as always, we've been buying the max, so 20 every single week, which is 1,000 berries. So on reset tomorrow, expect me to lose 1,000 more berries, and I think we'll be really high ranked after we do this time. Ship here, we're just, you know, casually just going through this. You know, we're leveling it up at every opportunity we can. We have plenty of cash to be doing this right now, so we're just spamming it right now. I believe this one goes up to 100, I believe, and then we get into our next ship, which this one might go up to 200, I believe. I'm not too sure on that. I'm kind of outdated on that. In our gear section, we're almost at the 4th rank here, so we will be getting to this soon. And yeah, we're just casually going through this, and it'll probably be, my guess is probably 2 more weeks until we hit 4. It's just going to take a little while because we need to get duplicates, and there's no reds, I believe, at this rank, so we're just waiting. That's all we're doing. In Sanji's cooking, please don't give me the cutscene. Thank you. Not much to really show here. I've already done all this, so it's not going to increase my bounty so much that I go higher in rank right now. But we're still like just kind of going through this casually and all that, and we haven't really got any new fish yet. We'll get that in a little bit. So onto the lobby we go. In the auto 3v3 PvP, we are currently ranked 28. I think this is pretty good. My team, I just always do the auto team by pressing this button right here. This is the auto team. Looks pretty good. I've been liking Law, but I don't know if, like, it doesn't really come with much. So, like, I'm kind of conflicted on Law. I think you pull for Law if he's just one of your, like, more favorite characters, I feel like. That's just my opinion. And the auto PvE that you can do 6 times a week, I have still been spending 100 gold coins on this. I'm still not certain if it's worth doing because, like, I look at some of the other people and, like, I'm not even caught up to some of them. I think it's RNG luck, honestly. I don't know. But, yeah, it's kind of whatever. Up here in the sea exploration, we have finished this area. And by finish, I mean we got to 85%, and now we're waiting to go into the next area. We just have to wait until we can actually go through here. So right here, you can see I need to get to 225. I'm at 183. I could be at 193 if I bought the extras here. But while I'm waiting, I decided this time not to. It's not really important to rush this, I feel like, because at the end of the day, everyone will get caught up because you eventually run out of content. So I'm kind of hesitant to say it's worth like doing this. Maybe buying 1 is okay, but I would not be spending 2 anymore at this point going forward. This is just my personal opinion. Unless you're just trying to speed through everything so you can just get more food materials, which we'll talk about that like way later, like week 7, week 8, something along the lines of that. In Mirror World, we should be caught up. We're actually not because we just leveled up to 53, so my apologies on that. So we're not caught up, but I can just press this with one of the tokens, and we just get through it. No issue whatsoever. And I'm behind. I'm behind on bounty for level 54. This deal, the money keeps going up on this, by the way. So when you start, it's like 188, then 388, 588, so on and so forth. This is not worth it. 988 for 2 million cash and 10 fragments. This is not worth it. Do not spend your money on this. This is a big red flag. No matter, even if you're a whale, do not buy that. So now you can see it's at 55 instead of 54. So I have to wait 2 levels now, which is fine. I'll probably get a second token by then, so I can just keep autoing through that at that point. And as you can see, it's a level 1 through 12. So you want to have your tokens for these because, I mean, unless you just enjoy playing this, it's going to take forever to do this. Going over here, there's nothing to show in the raid area. We're not going to bother with that. Way of the Strong right here. We are currently on 70, and I believe we can go pretty far up here. Let's see, 74, 5. So we can go up to 75 if we wanted to. Currently ranked 35. I just haven't really been playing so much recently on this, but I could be apparently up to like 18 if I wanted to, because I auto it, right? I don't actually do anything on this. We're almost done with GARP. We have 9 more levels, so by week 4, we should be having GARP maxed out, and we will be starting on Law. After Law, we're going to be running into some issues. It should probably take 2 or 3 more weeks after him, so by week 6 or week 7, we might be done with Law. But we're going to have to find another character to level up just to increase the bounty for the time being, and it's probably going to be a yellow character, honestly, because we're not going to be getting any more red characters throughout this playthrough, probably. So, there is that. Now we can pretty much just go into the events here, because there's not much left else to really talk about here. So let's just get straight into it. This is a new event, but it's using old assets, unfortunately. So I don't know what I don't like this event personally, but the rewards are, for the most part, pretty good. You get some gold, you get some purple books, you get some meat by hitting these levels and all that. The issue is that I am too lazy to translate everything for this, but I understand the general gist of it, right? So let's talk about this. So every time you do this, every time you play, you can increase these stats here. You're gonna have to translate each one. My assumption is like 1 is attack, defense, health, life drain, so on and so forth, radar, for more treasures potentially, or more speed. These are my assumptions, right? But you can go through and do it if you want to. But essentially what you do here is you get one option for both of these tabs right here. So if I were to tell you which one the best one was, I could not tell you, but I'm gonna go with this one, right? And then this seems to refresh or be different depending on what server you're on, I feel like, because I have different ones on my main character. But we're going to go with probably the wood right here. Now, again, I don't know what any of these do, so I'm just quickly and briefly showing you what you have to do here. So all you do is you move around here, and we'll go through this 30 seconds so you can see what goes on here. But as you can see here, we're just avoiding taking damage, and we're collecting the coins. This is what we're doing, and I'll show you what we do with this as soon as it gets done. So if you miss coins, it'll go into your little bag right here. So I have 36 of these tokens, and you'll see right here, these 2 will go into the bag right here. You can collect these on your next level. So there is that. So a couple things here. On the very bottom left of the ship icon here, you can check your stats, right? If you want to translate all this. And then you have pretty much 2 categories. You have more attacks, and you have like upgrades to your ship. So, and if you don't like any of these, then you can press the refresh button down here. Don't press the check button until you're done spending your currency. So you can refresh this, and then you can see what there is. So, example, I'm going to buy both attacks, and I'll buy some paint. Why not? So, as you will see here, it'll upgrade right here. I'll do way more attacks. And as you can see, the 2 coins I left in the previous session are now here. And I'm doing a really good job. I really don't want to quit, because I feel like I could probably beat the stage 5 finally with this, but we're going to quit just so the video ain't 30 minutes long, right? But yeah, this is the whole thing. And the reason why I don't really like this event so much is because really it's the same thing you do in Sea Exploration, just at a different time, essentially. Like, we'll talk about that later, but when we get to it in Sea Exploration. But yeah, so as you can see, we did that. We got some more level ups right here. And to get more of these rewards, you just have to kind of translate it. But in short, it's like getting past certain levels and all that kind of stuff. A continuation of this is the last anniversary event here. We're going to get our final piece tomorrow, which, by the way, this ends in like 6 days. So if you're not getting up there, you just be careful. But yeah, as I kind of mentioned, we'll get to it in a little bit down here. But you get more fragments for the same character, right? Monthly check-in as usual. A money event here, so you can get 2 fragments of any red character that's been previously released. The first deal's kind of whatever. This deal, if you want a collectible, this is really good, or you can just get the berries. So you can get up to 1,500 berries for spending 98 yen, or you can get up to 1,000 and a collectible if you prefer. But what really entertains me the most out of these deals is the meat, because you're wanting to level up as fast as you can. So the 1,000 meat is huge, and that'll take you a long way. This is for spending more money on the raid, so you can buy additional gear slots, and then you can get some dice. Not worth it. Don't waste your money on this at all. It's not worth it. This is a 3v3 event where you can pick your characters right here, any character you want to, and your goal is to get the enemy into the hoop. Most of the time it's real players, which I hate, but yeah, just, grab characters are kind of king on this, so if you're going to do it, just, I suggest grab characters. Rewards here? It's fine. It's mostly just shells, so nothing too crazy. So as I was talking to y'all about last week, there are events where you can get character fragments here, and here's a good example, Mr. 5 and so on and so forth. So this character right here, you can get in the one I was talking about earlier, way up here. You can get him at the end of this right here. So yeah, you can already get him 2 stars at this point if you really just wanted to do that. This is the check-in event, which ended yesterday, actually. So if you were not present for this yesterday, you missed out on this. But this event does come back every once in a while, typically every couple months or whatever. So you're not missing too much, but it is nice to always be doing these. This is an event I haven't started doing it on this character, which I should be because I'm already behind. Like, this is a tragic mishandling of this account right now by not playing this. But in short, you want to, because you want to get the berries, you want to get the meat, you want to get the red fragments, the purple books, and so on and so forth. And how do you do that? You can pick your team by clicking on the character frame down here. And if these characters die, you can also pick more characters. So it's not like you have to give up. But essentially, you just go through a level. It's kind of like the mirror world, except for there's just like, I don't want to say more unique enemies, but you just have more things to do, essentially. And you want to try to always do as best as you can, because if we go here to the awards here, this is how you get a lot of fragments, some titles, and all that good stuff. So you need to be doing this, and realistically, as long as you're in the top 50 players, you should be fine, honestly, getting 20 of these a day. But ideally, you want to try to at least get 11, 20 for the 20 even fragments, so you don't have to spend any extra gold, and so on and so forth. This is an event where you can get more materials from doing your dailies, as well as just spending meat. I like this event. Good meat, good purple books here, and all you have to do is just tap a button. You just tap, tap, tap until it goes away. That's all you have to do. This is an event where you can give colors to people. You give up to 3. You don't have to do 5. You can if you're just being generous, but you don't get rewarded for that. And then you just get rewards for doing this, and you press this little button here to auto go through it. So if you have 5, instead of clicking one at a time, you can just click here. It does all the maximum amount that you can. This is a ship event that's been going on for a while, so it should be kind of ending soon, but it's the 3v3 ship event where you just keep battling, and, the Barati you'll be seeing in here, Barati, whatever you want to call it, you'll be seeing in here, and it'll probably be dominating. This is about it for the week 3 guide. Going forward, starting after week 4, it'll probably get a little bit slower and the videos will get shorter. But yeah, because we're going to be repeating ourselves a lot for the next 4 to 5 weeks. So hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all have any comments, concerns, or anything like that, let me know. And don't forget, we have a new Discord server. for One Piece Ambition. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'll put it in the description. But please join it. It's very active. You can learn a lot of things there, and there's a lot of great people that actually truly care about the game. That's all I got. Take it easy, and until the next time, peace.